Hey, it's a Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Scott. This is Bart.
Bingo.
Just in case you didn't know that.
Bam.
Whiskey Wednesday, we got Amador Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Yeah, now this is kind of cool. It comes from, it's bourbon, barrels from Kentucky. And then they recast it after being in those barrels for a while. And
They transport it.
They transport it, yes.
From actually, it's not. I said Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's just Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey.
Yeah, they don't say
But
straight.
Born in Kentucky,
Yes.
aged in barrels,
Boom.
driven
But you did a walking thing there.
across the states to California.
On burros to
Trains.
Napa Valley. Yeah, then a helicopter picks it up and actually dumps it from the barrel into wine barrels.
Napa Valley wine barrels.
Yes, Napa Valley wine barrels.
I don't know how long. It doesn't say how long. It just gives us that
doesn't.
little narrative.
Right, and it tells you they're all on the 38th parallel, and they draw a little line there. And I got to tell you, the color is beautiful, assuming there's no additive. I would imagine not. I'm thinking it probably picked up some of that wininess. Did I say that?
Yes.
All right. Wininess. We're coining that right here. It picked up some of the wininess. What'd
And
you
also
think?
43%.
Yes, that's a weird number actually. It's 43.4%. Bringing it to 86.8 proof.
I picked this up. I'd seen it in the liquor store for a while on the shelf.
You saw it?
I saw it. Seen it. I was in there and I seen it on the shelf.
That's right. Wow,
But,
it smells delicious.
I finally picked it up, and I don't remember the price range. I think this is a $40 to $50 bottle, somewhere in there.
Gotcha.
Was very surprised by it. I'd actually say I loved it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you this. I was also fond. So I was going to hold that back until we did some tasting and stuff, but I was this one surprised me. I was fond of it. I don't know why I want to say I had low expectations, but maybe they weren't low expectations. I just had almost no expectations. I'd never heard the name. What do you get on the nose?
Well, and you're thinking craft distiller, smaller distiller, craft distiller, and some of them are just kind of average, kind of standard.
Right. And it's not, well, and I'm thinking how old is it? It doesn't say.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, okay, and then they recast it in some wine barrels. Okay. And then I tried it. And okay.
Well, and also we are both more Scotch guys. We've gotten into the bourbons. We're doing those, and really for one, they're kind of lumped. Most of them are lumped together, and a few distance them or separate themselves from the pack. I would say this is one that separates itself.
Definitely
from the
separates,
pack.
although I'm getting better in the separation of the bourbons.
Yeah.
When I first came into it, I had a real hard time, but I'm getting better at the distinguishing characteristics.
I would agree. On the nose, I get vanilla, I get oak, and just a very slight wine.
See, that's probably the odd thing I couldn't get. I do get the oakiness. And there's like a, I don't know, it's like an undertone of sweetness maybe?
Yeah.
And I don't know, I wouldn't quite call it wine, but maybe that's exactly what it is. So,
Now,
I don't know.
Napa Valley wine barrels, does it say
It doesn't say the vineyard.
what kind? I would almost say it's like a white wine, though, or a lighter one. I don't know that it's a red wine.
Well, now you're way out of my
know.
depth. I can barely, I'll say, give me a cab, give me a Merlot, and that's about all I know. So let's see here. So
And
we
it
got the nose.
doesn't say, outside of Napa Valley wine barrels, it doesn't say. But to me, and maybe it's just mental, but I get more of a white wine or a lighter wine, not necessarily a dark or a deep or a red wine. But
Well, the taste is dry. It's real dry on the palate, which also surprised me. It's clean and it's crisp, also on its flavor. Very little aftertaste. But fruity and vanilla. A lot of vanilla. What do you get?
I get that soft wine on my palate from it. I get the vanilla, the oak, Neat. It's very pleasant. It's not burning. It doesn't have a very strong alcohol, smack you in the face type.
I mean,
I get a honey sweetness with it. And also it seems there's a slight spiciness to it as well.
Yeah, I was going to say it's got that. I'll get that spicy bourbon kick, and then I'm fooled at the same time because I'm getting the sweeter, winey undertones just to come back to the winey, and I think that's the part that really warmed me up to it. It's unique. It's very different. And I can't really, that might be out of the screenshot because I'm in real tight on this. Oh. That's not bad. But yeah, this definitely, I think you had given me maybe 3 different bourbons to try. And this one really stood out head and shoulders against the other 2 when I was tasting. And I went back, tried it again, and then I had to put it away so that I didn't drink. Because I think you'd referenced you really liked it, and I thought I better hide this one because I could see me testing that one.
Well, I've left a couple bottles with you lately, and when I come back, they're half gone.
Yeah. Now some of that is just we have so many bottles. I sometimes even forget what we reviewed. Hello, Rhymageddon. I thought we had finished that, and then Bruno saw the empty bottle, and he's like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah, last week when we was shooting, I come over and I go, "What'd you drink all this one for? We haven't even shot it."
We reviewed it.
I was like, "Mm."
No, we didn't. Check your notes. Check the schedule.
You went and bought a new bottle.
I had to buy a new bottle, which was...
You didn't have to.
Yeah, it was punishment. I had to buy another bottle. Turned out we'd reviewed Triple Smoke, which I should have remembered. I actually probably would have bought the Triple Smoke over the Rhymageddon, but the Rhymageddon's good too. We're talking Corsair, but we can come back to here. Corsair's a single malt, I think. I sound like a dummy again, but yeah, it is. So,
we got 91 on it. Just breaking that 90 threshold.
88 for me.
That's what's separating it from the pack.
It's got that smooth vanilla is really nice in here. Very, very nice. It's a great sipping bourbon because it's just so smooth and rounded and pleasant and soft. So, and then you're right. Every once in a while, the little spiciness almost like comes out of nowhere and boop, and then it just boop, and it's gone.
I don't know about the boop.
It does the boop. It goes boop, and then I'm like, wait, hey, what is that? And then it's gone again. And I'm like, huh, that's interesting.
All right.
Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro. Dummies.